Hi guys, Oni here. Before the video actually does begin, I want to explain that the videos that I create are a lot longer than what I used to do, so I'm just decreasing it down to only 10 minutes until I get a day off fully from college. So just telling you guys that now, and roll the intro. Hi guys, this is What If Deku was married to a snake girl, part 5, so let's get this video started. As we continue from where All Might was talking to Mia and Izuku about his injury and his power. As All Might was just about to say, young Midoriya, he won't know his name around this time, so I'm just gonna continue with the anime's name is calling him. Young Midoriya, will you accept my power? Izuku stood there in shock, wondering what he meant by that, as All Might explained his full power and how it was passed down from generations. And Izuku denied it, saying his quirk was strong enough as it is. The doctors, and I think it was Nightai, Izuku said in a question tone, saying I would have full element control by the time I turn 18. All Might stood there in shock, wondering how a kid can get full elemental control, as he looked behind him to see 3 fluffy tails coming out instead of 2. During the fight with the sludge villain, Izuku was pushed to a greater use of his quirk, using 2 elements at the same time in tandem with each other. He unlocked ice as an exponential ability. As Izuku looked behind him and said, wait, what, 3 tails? Ah, shit, Izuku said. Why do I have 3? This is just gonna make it worse when I go back to middle school tomorrow. Worse? What do you mean? All Might said. Well, my tails are somehow really fluffy, and well, let's just put into my perspective that most of the girls in my class all won't leave me alone. Okay then, who do you think is worthy then to inherit my power? As Izuku looked at Mia and says, Mia, would you accept it if he offered you it? I don't know, Izu. As All Might looked at her saying, I think she'd be a really good candidate if you agree, Izuku. Or young Midoriya, sorry. As All Might asked her to lift her shirt up to see what if she has an abs or not, so that she can at least handle a little bit of percent in her stomach at least. As she says, ew, and she slapped him in the face with her tail, but not too hard. You creep, I'm not doing that. As All Might said, not that way, you stupid girl. I meant so you can see how much muscle you have on your body, that's all. My quirk is very powerful. One punch in the state you are right now, it could probably blow your arm off. As Izuku chimed in and said, you don't say that to her. Please don't. You'll make her scared. As she went behind Izuku saying, I don't want the power. Okay then, at least let me train you guys then. As Mia just looked back at Izuku saying, Izu, you sure you want to train with him? As Izuku says, why not? We can try and at least get stronger. As they both agreed to the training with All Might. Okay then, young lad and girl. We will be meeting at this beach tomorrow. Isn't this Dagobah Beach? Izuku said. Yes, how do you know? Well, we cleaned that up last month. All Might just chipped and said, shit. Okay then, we'll do combat training and a little bit of muscle training going to a gym. Does that sound good? All Might said. As Mia and Izuku nodded their heads, as All Might give them a piece of paper to show them where the gym will be and what regimen they will be doing through the day. As Mia and Izuku said goodbye to All Might, Mia and Izuku walked home, but this time Mia invited Izuku over to her house for the day. As Izuku and Mia just got home, Momo and Miss Yaoyorozu tackled Mia to the ground, same with Izuku. You big meanie, why the hell did you decide to rush in to save someone? Before Izuku could say anything, Mia interrupted him saying, because we want to be heroes, so of course we want to save someone. That's what we should do, as Mia let a cute little smile. As Miss Yaoyorozu teared up and just kept on hugging her daughter. As for Izuku, his head hit the ground decently hard, so he was a little bit dizzy, a tiny bit, but it wasn't a lot. So he tried to manifest ice into his hand, and what happened? Ice manifested. As Mrs. Yaoyorozu and Momo were shocked, saying, Izuku, when the hell did you get a third tail? Oh yeah, I got that 2 hours ago, Izuku said. As Momo went to him saying, is it just as soft as your other ones? As Izuku blushed and backed up saying, don't think about it, Momo. As she would move closer with her hands moving in a circular way. As she dive-bombed him saying, let me touch it, let me touch it. Izuku ran into a circle saying, stop, please Momo, stop. As she finally tackled him and managed to tape his arms and legs together and just stroking his tail like she did with the other ones when they were kids. God, this script sounds so wrong. As she petted it saying, so soft. And she just almost fell asleep for her mum coughed and says, Momo, what are you doing? As she got up with a red face saying, I'm sorry. As she ran off. As that day carried on as normal for them. But when the moment their dinner happened, Miss Yaoyorozu came back in with papers as Mrs. Yaoyorozu noticed this, saying, hi honey, you had a good day? Yes, I have. How has your day been? Good. Izuku managed to unlock a third tail for some reason. Really? Wow, that's amazing. Mr. Yaoyorozu thought. In the back of his head, he was still infatuated on the marriage thing. So he went to the table and asked Mia and Izuku, were they dating? As Mia and Izuku's face went red, and Mia says, yes, we are. Good. As Mr. Yaoyorozu put a piece of paper on the table, saying, Izuku, my daughter, Mia, how would you guys like to get married? Izuku and Mia's face went beet red, just like Kirishima's hair. What? Izuku said. Well, marriage. Damn. What's wrong, Izuku? Don't you love me? No, I love you lots. It's just marriage is a little bit too much. Do you think? Can't we just wait another year just so we can absorb this, please? I'm not saying I don't want to do it. I really do, but it's a lot, marriage. I understand, Izuku. I'll give you guys until the entrance exam to make your guys' mind up. If you say yes, you'll get married after you get into high school, Miss Yaoyorozu said. As they had dinner, as they all went back up, Izuku had his own room, while Mia tried to sneak into Izuku's room, but was stopped by one of the female maids saying, Miss Mia, what are you doing? As she tried to slither behind the door, but the tip of her tail was still outside. Oh, nothing, don't worry about it. I'm just going to the toilet, that's all. As Mia was thinking, shit! The next day came as Izuku and Mia was just going to the gym that All Might recommended. As they got there, they saw All Might in his skinny form, waiting for them. Oh, Mr. Midoriya and Mrs. Mia, is it? Yes. Good. Today we'll be starting your training. As the day went on as normal, and for the past 3 months, Izuku and Mia have trained non-stop every day. As All Might saw that Mia's muscle mass was increasing every single day for some reason, as he looked into snake quirks and saying, it doesn't say anything about here muscle enhancement, maybe that's their actual quirk, he thought. As he smiled, saying, perfect. This is the perfect successor. As he went back there the next day, Mrs. Yoiruzu or Miss Mia, can I talk with you? Yes, what's up? I would like to give you my quirk, Mia. Why? I thought you blew your arms off, but All Might interrupted her, saying, you have the muscle mass now to keep it at a small percentage. While we are teaching you how to use the quirk, you'll be using it how to using percentages as well, so you won't be able to blow your arm off. I do apologize for saying that. As All Might pulled a little strand out of his hair and said, eat this! As Mia cringed, saying, what? Is that what I really have to eat? Yes, All Might said in his buff form. As Mia swallowed the hair, as she cringed on the way down, All Might said, it will take 3 hours for the quirk to fully manifest. So we'll just work out until then, okay? Okay, Mia said. As they all walked back in, Izuku was just waiting for Mia so they can bench press 200 pounds because Izuku's quirk can help him lift easier. As those hours went on, Izuku and Mia finished working out. All Might said to them, okay Mia, I think it's time for you to use the quirk. Okay, how do I use it exactly? You spread the power throughout your entire body. Okay. As she concentrated really hard around her body, as lightning decided to show up. As she says, wow, this is so cool. But then she felt the strain and she stopped. I know this video, I'd like to thank you guys for all the support you guys have been giving me through the past month. We've managed to grow all the way up to 135 subscribers, which is a phenomenal for me, and I thank you so much. And can we hit 50 likes? I know it's asking for a lot, but I've already got the next part recorded and edited already. But once we hit 50 likes, I'll upload the next part to the channel. I'd like to thank you guys so much for viewing this video, and peace out.